Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we get started on 24-hour temperature cast. Nice to see a widespread batch of 60s this morning. I think we're going to find a lot more middle 80s today because we should finally get a little sunshine out there today. Now, it's not going to be straight up blue in the sky. There's still going to be clouds around. And the longer the clouds linger, even tonight, it'll adjust where the temperatures go a little bit too. But it's good to see a bunch of numbers in the 60s this morning. Drier air's on its way in, and all that should contribute to another morning tomorrow and again on Sunday and again beyond that to see those morning temperatures slide back into the 60s. Now, across the board, I still see some of those clouds, especially to the south and west and really to the south and east. And the best chances to see showers are likely going to stay down towards the coast or off the Gulf Shore waters and maybe over the Florida Peninsula. We've got those dew point numbers sliding back into the mid-60s. We've got the air temperatures trying to inch down a little bit too. In Tallahassee down to 67, in Valdosta still hanging on to 68, in Thomasville we're at 63. And we'll talk about that little bit of a breeze out of the north and northeast that we're going to notice is there. Look at all those temperatures between like 63 and 68 except for Blakely where it's a little cooler right now at 61. Now that breeze today, noticeable, but nothing we're going to call windy. It will continue to bring in that drier air, so I don't expect fog to be an issue, not today, not over the next couple of days. And as that drier air continues to do what it's doing, it should be able to help break up those clouds and push away some of that humidity that we were putting up with for the past couple of days. Real quiet across the middle of the country, which is also nice for a change. I see on the Futurecast some of those lingering clouds and maybe a couple of showers sort of just in the area when you get down I-75 south of Lake City or maybe down just offshore. So a couple of spots where there can be a couple of showers, but I think for the most part we're staying dry. We're going to clear up some of those clouds, not all of them. And I think that points to a much brighter, much nicer weekend, one that's going to feel like it should at the end of September, beginning of October. Got the two tropical storms out there pretty close to each other, looking kind of neat on the satellite imagery, both looking like they're pretty healthy for the time being. Philippe has been the longest lasting one and looks like it wants to stay the longest, might even get a little stronger over the next couple of days, a little different than it was looking yesterday, while Rena doesn't look like it's going to last very long, but we'll certainly watch both of those. Neither look like they're going to be any threat or impact to land anytime soon. We see on the Gulf maybe a little bit breezy at times with those breezes calming down, more like 8 to 16 knots later on today. The lingering clouds and 60s early, still some clouds and mid-80s later. Notice those rain chances, they're not zero, but they might as well be. We'll go mid-60s again for the temperatures around the region tonight. And here's that 7-day forecast where we're talking mid-60s, mid-80s, maybe upper 80s. Very seasonable, right where it's supposed to be at this time during the year.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well.